Start recording. All right, Matthew, take it away.
Welcome into the Bro Force Squad. We have the need for another beer, because we are doing another world-class movie commentary on Top Gun. We are paused at, it's a black screen and white letters. Paramount Pictures presents is fully up. I'm running it off YouTube, which is at the 23-second mark exactly. So while you get there, let's go around the cockpit, giggity, and meet the bros. I'm Matt Geiger, along with my co-pilot, mad scientist Brian Banner. So Banner, your handle would be scientist, right? Or the mad scientist, I guess?
Yeah, probably. If I had to guess. Something...
That could be on your
helmet. Can you just call me not fat Val Kilmer?
We could call you that.
Yeah, that'd be
Jess
fun.
would be mayor on it, which would be a terrible nickname.
Yeah, that'd be...
That he has given himself. No one gave him that nickname.
He would get shot out of the sky first for sure.
So without further ado, Paramount Pictures presents black screen, white letters. We are pressing play in 3, 2, 1. Top Gun.
Top Gun. Boo, 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 boo. That's my gun impression.
Jerry Bruckheimer production. So
Yeah.
me and Banner already know what's the right place, because he did Pirates.
He did Pirate, yeah. Tom motherfucking Cruise.
A Tony Scott film, kind of. If we want to, I don't know if we've ever done a Horns fun fact this early.
Do we need to read
but
this?
He got fired 3 times for going over budget on this film. It was one of the most expensive films to the date that day in the 80s in movie history.
I'm not going to lie. I was reading the little Star Wars briefing here about 1969. Top Gun! Mine just came up on the screen if you can't tell.
This movie, it's like a perfect date movie. It's kind of like Point Break, which check out our movie commentary on that, where you're going into the movie, it's summer, you know, you just spent all day at the pool, you got a little buzz going, you got a little sunburn, and you're like, man, this movie's going to be fun, it's going to be high action packed, there's a love story for my significant other that's going.
My lady
Tim
friend,
Robbins is in this?
if you will. This is, not going to lie, Meg Ryan's in this? I don't remember that. I haven't seen this movie in literally 20
Tim
years.
Robbins in it.
I haven't seen this movie in 20 years, so this will be fun.
What's Meg Ryan? She's not the love interest.
She's
Keep an eye out for her.
Is she Goose's girl? Goose's wife?
She is Goose's wife. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I still don't know what Tim Robbins is. There's no way to look it up before I watch the movie to see.
No.
So
No, you can't do that. I don't think there's a
if
way
you're
to
playing that
look it
fun
up.
Bro Force Squad game when we're filming this, I don't know if Maverick has either already came out, or we're dropping it the week before. I don't know. We're actually filming this in 1984. Me and Banner have like our Flock of Seagulls hairdo going right now while watching this film.
Yeah. But this movie came out in 86, so
86. Okay.
we're ahead of the curve here. Is this a long intro, or is this... I guess this is just how movies used to be, isn't it?
I was actually thinking that we could have done our intros on who's hosting the show, why we started the film, because this is just kind of a long, drawn-out intro, but you kind of get the little background of Highway to the Danger Zone a little bit. And here we go, actually. Playing Highway to the Danger Zone. Kenny Loggins could do no wrong in the 80s. Like,
Yeah.
If cancer was as high in the 80s, Kenny Loggins probably would cure cancer, then write this song. He could do no wrong.
Is he like if Patrick Swayze is Jesus, he's like Moses, right? Like not
Noah or something.
Noah, yeah.
Something like
Or if
that.
Patrick Swayze's God, maybe he's Jesus.
Yeah, he's something in the Bible, like one of the big, like, top 10 characters
Yeah.
in the Bible, for sure.
But he's not Judas. Or maybe he is. I don't know.
No.
I don't
know who'd be
religion.
Judas.
Who's somebody that was like really hot in the '80s and is just a pretentious douchebag now? Tom Hanks.
Maybe Hanks, yeah.
Yeah, Hanks is Judas. We need to do that. A
Or
Broforce
somebody that
squad.
was like really fun in the '80s, but now like is all like doesn't drink or something or do drugs.
Yeah,
So
somebody
this is
not
actually a
fun.
real school. Uh, it was based in San Diego, California. We're in the Indian Ocean, right? Okay, don't ever put present day, please. Just put like Indian Ocean, May of 1986, because now this looks stupid when it's like this isn't present day. This is
Yeah,
back in the '80s.
I was actually thinking about the other day. Whenever they're like, "We're going in the future. It's year 2020," and it was like, movie was 30 years ago. Like, we're in 2020. You guys set some unrealistic expectations for us to meet.
It's like some John Wayne Westerns, like present day, and everyone's riding horses. No one's fucking like tweeting, "Fuck, it's hot outside."
Yeah,
So being a '90s kid, I didn't see this movie probably until I don't know. I was probably 8 or 9. But so I knew that guy, the guy on the ship, as like I think his name is like Mr. Peabody or something. He's a principal in Problem Child. That's who I know him by. Even though that movie came out way later after this one.
yeah. I think I saw this one actually on TV for the first time when I was like, yeah, maybe 7 or 8. I think it was like a Saturday afternoon, and I think my parents were watching it.
No, you probably saw it on a Monday because this is like a movie that come on before Monday Nitro on like TNT. This is such a TNT movie.
It definitely was TNT. It might have been. There's an outside shot that it was Spike TV.
At 5 o'clock on TNT, Top Gun. After that, Monday Nitro, Hulk Hogan versus Randy Savage in a cage.
So are
I'm
they
like,
actually?
fuck, my night's set. That's
Are
cool.
they actually in the school right now, or are they like real life?
No, they're not in the
Situation?
school yet. So they're in the Indian Ocean. So it's like I guess this is technically war. Technically, what they're doing.
It was just a training mission, Matt.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, Mr. President. You're right. It's a training exercise. It's fine.
Do you think they actually like Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer and all these guys actually got up in planes and like did it? Because Tom Cruise is real big now on doing his own stunts and stuff. Do you think he actually got in the cockpit and did those like zero G things where you're basically gonna throw up?
So of course they had stunt doubles do a lot of the turns, but a lot of his stuff, especially with Cruise, a lot of his stuff he was in the plane and flew it and stuff like that. I could never really get a solid handle on if he was actually flying the plane or they had it on autopilot.
I would
So I'm
assume
guessing
that
they had it on
instead, you know how
autopilot.
like you have a pilot and a co-pilot. I would assume he's like the
Yeah,
co-pilot, not actually flying the plane, but like,
yeah.
hey, watch the fuel and tell me if we're running out. Tom Cruise probably couldn't even do that right though.
God, it's weird. So I consider so this is an '80s movie for sure. It came out in '86, but I almost consider it kind of a '90s movie with how the story goes. I guess this is probably what really invented the Con Airs and the Air Force Ones and stuff like that of the world.
Yeah, I think this was a precursor. This was the template for a 90s movie, right?
Yeah.
They go, okay, look,
Like when you
we can't do movies like Roadhouse and Footloose and stuff. We got to do something new. And the 90s were like, ooh, Top Gun? Yeah, I want that. Dude, that's a baller
because
move. Just smoking a cigar in a fucking submarine. Like,
the hero is like, hey, we need a hero, but he needs to be edgy. He doesn't need to follow the rules. I'm like, so he's a villain? Like, no. He's still a hero. He needs to be march to his own fucking music band kind of. I'll be very interested. So we've gotten a trailer right now for Maverick. I'll be very interested to see what kind of story they try to tell with this. Obviously, and I swear to God, only one trailer's come out, but I'm probably going to get this right. Tom Cruise is now
the
a
instructor.
teacher
Yeah.
at Top Gun. and he has a hot shot pilot that he just can't get through to, and they're gonna have a bar scene, and he's gonna slam it down. He's like, "God, you're me, like 20 years ago, and like I can't get through to you." And then they're probably gonna fly together or something, and Tom Cruise will die at the end.
Isn't there a rumor that Goose's son is in it? Or is that
I
fact?
bet.
Or did I just make that up?
It doesn't really matter. It's gonna happen, especially with all the creeds where they're like, okay, whose son can we, like, does Clubber Lang have a son that's of age that he can maybe box in the next one?
Wait, why is one of them upside down? I don't understand.
He's just fucking around, man, because he can.
Ah,
It's basically like instead of just running to first base, he just bat flipped him right there. That was
that's
the bat flip before the bat flip.
That was the bat flip of flying airplanes.
It's an unwritten rule of Top Gun. You're not supposed to fly upside down.
You know who we should have invited on this? Brent Barry. He actually flies planes in the Air Force.
I know he'll probably be pissed we didn't, but oh well.
Yeah, that's on him though. Like,
This was kind of on a whim.
yeah, this was a, hey, do you want to do this tonight? Yeah, I'll get fucked up and fucking watch Tom Cruise fly some fucking planes and watch that guy burn in the ocean. And pre-fat Val Kilmer.
So in the from the 70s to mid 80s, Hollywood really took a turn because some of this, like the directing on this, besides maybe Star Wars in the 70s, no movie's directing was really that up to par. When you're thinking of some of the directions on these acting movies, especially this movie, man, it's fucking badass.
For having a lot of scenes that like are like this, just close-ups on faces, you've got to get a lot more. You got to punch above your weight. We'll just say that. And I think they do a decent job here. I don't know what's going on right now, if I'm going to be honest with you.
So Cougar is up there and he's like losing his shit, like call it like PTSD almost or something like that. So he doesn't think he can land the plane, and Maverick is flying back to base because that's his orders. So you can see how they all probably got their nickname. Like Cougar is probably fucking some chick that's 45. His co-pilot's name was Merlin. Like, how do you get that nickname? Like, do you have like potions or something? Can you turn a man into a rabbit?
Maybe he's like the group's bartender. You know what I mean? Like, he's the one that whenever they're having a house party, he makes all the drinks.
Possibly. So Maverick is going back to get Cougar, even though he's low on fuel.
How does he?
So instead of
how
just
can
having 2 people die, we're gonna have 4 people die.
Why? I don't understand. How can he go get him if they're in a different plane?
He's gonna talk him through it, kind of like we did when you were like really fucked up on acid. We just kind of talked you down from jumping off the roof of the building.
No, it was a good idea. No, Matt, there was a table on the patio to break my fall. We all know that. Okay.
So this is like the equivalent of when you and your boys go to a strip club, and there's always one guy that's like, "Hey, you know, I think this girl actually likes me. Just
He's like,
I'll
hey,
take a cab
I
home."
can probably do coke off this hooker's ass.
As we hear your baby come into the straight into the commentary. But
Yeah, I tried to
you
mute it
never
before
leave a
she
man
came in,
behind.
but it's fine.
Yeah,
You going to bed?
I don't. You never
All right, love
leave
you.
a man behind. I don't care if it's up in the sky in Egypt or wherever the hell they're at, or at the Shady Lady. I don't care where it's at. You just never leave a bro behind.
All right. Say goodnight to the folks. She's waving for the folks at home. Baby Banner, the star of the show. All right, love you.
Remember the show.
Have a kiss. Mwah. Thank you. Good night.
It's like, what the hell's Cougar doing? Why
I need
can't
my
he
headphones back.
play?
I would say sorry about that, folks,
this
but
is-
I'm not.
Banner, this is me just coming home from the bar too. This is how I feel. I'm just trying to park in my garage when I'm drunker and shit.
Yeah. That's
It's just
when
a
we're
joke,
talking it
folks.
up.
You shouldn't drink and drive. Chill
We
out.
don't drink and drive often. But when we do, we drink Dos Equis.
It's only because we really, really have to.
Yeah, it was a 2-for-1 special.
Like whenever we're leaving the bar, my wife says, "I'm in the mood." I'm like, "Hey, Uber will be here in 20 minutes." Like, I don't know if I'll be in the mood then. I'm like, "Get in the car.
Yeah.
I'll drive. Don't worry."
Don't worry. It's worth that $5 cancellation fee. So this guy just like resigned. He gave up.
Yeah, man, he can't. He
Is that
just
the
can't fucking take it
principal
anymore.
from Back to the Future?
Yeah, I
Did we already
no.
talk about that?
Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf. That might be what he's from.
And he's the principal in Problem Child.
God, Tom Cruise looks so fucking young.
He does. Can he do this though? Isn't that kind of going AWOL? Like, hey man, just not good enough to be in the military anymore, so I'm gonna go I'm gonna go bag groceries at Kroger. Like, well, you can't do that. You gotta be here for 5. I mean, that's AWOL. Like, that's against the law.
You've got to at least like be a janitor on the boat or something. So he's getting yelled
I mean,
at.
it's not like a bartender where you're like, dude, I just can't work nights anymore. I got a kid, you know. You can't just, hand in your keys and leave. I mean, you're in the fucking military.
So they're getting yelled at for leaving to go save Cougar and
They went against an order because their order was come back on the ship. You're low on fuel, and we'll try to get Cougar down. And Maverick's like, no man left behind.
I thought that was the Marines though, and they're in the fly planes.
Yeah, that's why he's getting his ass because in
Gotcha.
the Air Force or Navy or I mean, dude, we can leave men behind.
They leave Ben behind.
Just chill out.
Yeah, like we're not happy about it, but it's like, I mean, one guy.
It's kind of like a math test, Maverick. As long as we get 70, 75, 80%'s a good day.
Just show your
Go to the
work.
bar. Yeah. Yeah, just show your work. I just want to know where you got it. Don't fucking give me the shit where somehow it's 86 and you get the right answer. That means you cheated. I know all the tricks. And this is great too. So he's basically like, I'm pissed off at you guys. You didn't follow a fucking order. I should remove like your strap from you. But Cougar just left, so you're going to Top Gun now. So you kind of just got promoted. You think that was in the writing floor? Like, so how are we going to get him to Top Gun? It's like, I don't know. Just they're in trouble and they get a promotion. And I'm like, when has that ever happened? Well,
How
we only have
mid-80s is that? Like, I'm gonna ride a motorcycle there too.
God, this is great.
So,
Bro Force Squad tradition is the shot where it's supposed to be shot. This is actually shot in San Diego, where the school is. Actually, the school is in Vegas now, but at the time, it was in San Diego, California.
Danger zone. There's
Why
no
can't
way he
San
would.
Diego keep shit?
There's
Top Gun left and the Chargers.
The Chargers
what the
left.
fuck?
The Padres are talking about leaving too. How? There's no fucking way he would be able to just drive his motorcycle on the fucking runway of an Air Force base. Skinny Val Kilmer.
The fucking what's it called? The people that basically direct the planes. I can't remember what the fuck they're called, but they're like, what the hell's a motorcycle doing? Air traffic controllers.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck's a motorcycle doing on here? We gotta like take off this jetway. This is great. Fucking Tom Skerritt.
Bing.
I love how he just like walks toward the thing and then turns around. Like, we saw you walking like down the hallway. I don't know why you're trying to hide your face.
Okay, I'm gonna take a page out of Cycly's book. Is Val Kilmer actually the bad guy?
In the 80s movie, yes. But what's weird is that Cruise is like the cocky asshole. So like today, obviously, with how Cycly looks at movies, he's going to say that Maverick is the bad guy because he goes against orders.
I think he
is. And Val
is.
Kilmer's just by the book dude. I mean, the only thing he doesn't go by orders is I'm not going to believe that's his natural hair color.
Maverick isn't even paying attention right now. That's just rude.
So actually a couple more fun facts. When this came out in the United States, the Navy actually put up booths outside of movie theaters to petition people to join the military. Like, look how much fun these guys are having. It's the same thing.
It's like the Army of One, that the Army did. You remember
Yeah.
that promotion? That was
Oh
like
yeah.
real big in high school. They were trying to get us to recruit it, or like they were trying to get like high school kids to join the Army or whatever. And I remember I was walking out of school and one of the recruiters was like, "Hey, do you want to join the Army?" And I said some smart ass thing like, "Oh no, I prefer to hang out with actual people, not be alone. You know, I'm not an army of one," or something like that. And he got super pissed because that's like against everything they believe in, like being on your own. I don't know. I don't know. I was pretty fucked up then too, and I'm pretty fucked up now. So I don't remember exactly what it was, but I
We
remember it was
support our
funny.
troops if you're still with us.
Yeah, we love our
Um,
troops. I just have so much respect for them. I'm not brave enough to do what they did. Is that Meg Ryan right there? No.
no, it's just some hot '80s chick who
Yeah.
probably got fucked on set.
Oh, I'm sure somebody did blow off of her ass.
I'll say this: I've never seen a Navy recruiter or Air Force recruiter. It's mostly Army recruiters. I think it's because like going into the Air Force and stuff. I think more people look at that as I guess cooler because you get to fly planes and a bunch of other shit. But man, I tell you, dude, if I went into a movie and saw this and then came out and an Air Force recruiter's like, "Do you want to do that?" I'm like, "So I get to fuck chicks and ride planes? Yeah, cool, man. So I just sign here? It'd be fucking awesome."
That's all you gotta do. See, that's the thing. They should have non-army people or military people recruit for them. Because you right there, I would have joined the military if you said that. But you were never in the military. But that's all you gotta say.
Yeah.
Not only that, but like you can go to crazy places like Bangkok. You know what happens in Bangkok? Cocks get banged. Nothing.
It's called shore leave for all you youngins.
Yeah.
Basically just means you bang chicks when you get on shore.
See, Val
You think
Kilmer's
Val
just trying to
Kilmer
be his
watches
friend.
this and be like, "What?" Do you think Val Kilmer watches this today and is like, "What the fuck happened to me?"
Well, I'm pretty sure he got like terminal cancer.
Did he? I
I'm
thought he just got fat.
I'm pretty sure he's like about to die.
Okay, well, we'll edit that out because I sound like a
No,
dick on
we
that.
won't. We won't edit it out.
Tom Cruise still looks good.
Yeah, he's put a little muscle on, which is not. He kind of did the the Mark Wahlberg, like kind of
Yeah.
skinny, and then as they get bigger, just kind of bulked up and kind of kept that on you. You can get tone if you need to.
I'll say one thing about Tom Cruise, and you can say all the Scientology shit you want, but his roles in the '80s, like if I watched a movie of him back to back, a little of him goes a really long way for me.
Who Tom
Like
Cruise?
yes,
Yeah.
he plays kind of the same role in every movie in the '80s. I'm just talking about,
Yeah.
and just how he's just really energetic and just like a kind of a douche and leader of the show all the time. Really, just a little bit of Tom Cruise can go a long way.
Yeah. I don't. I mean, Tom Cruise is fine. Like, I don't necessarily care for him, but I don't like dislike him. But I don't necessarily like him. Yeah. Once a year, I can watch a Tom Cruise movie. I really don't like. I remember I wasted my money and saw War of the Worlds in theaters, and that really left a bad taste in my mouth.
So
Bad
this
taste.
never works.
No.
Ever. Because halfway through, she's like, "I'm waiting on my husband."
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah. I mean, just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score for all you, again, youngins out there. But he's probably not. See, Val Kilmer's singing with him. He's being a company man. He's helping a boy out.
That's Goose to the right.
No, Val
Some Val.
Kilmer was somewhere in there, right? I could swore I saw him.
I don't think so. I think he's over there getting like a hand job from some Korean chick. or
Yeah,
wherever the
he's
fuck they're
probably
from.
getting an over the pants HJ.
Speaking of Val Kilmer, he actually didn't want to play Iceman, but he was contractually obligated by the studio. He was very hesitant to play that role.
How does that happen?
I don't
So
have
he
any
signed
further
with the studio
information
and
on
said,
that.
"Hey, I'll do whatever movie you tell me I have to do." That doesn't sound
It
right.
must have been like a studio deal. Like sometimes they just sign like a 5 picture deal with the studio, and they'll just be like, "Hey man, we want you on Top Gun," and he was just like, "Man, I just don't like this role." But if you watch this movie, like if you actually saw this movie in theaters or watched it in your basement or something and got laid to this movie, please comment below. Add details if you want. I mean, we're fucking sick people. We'll probably read it.
Yeah, even if you didn't
But
get
this is a
laid,
perfect date movie.
yeah, it's a great date movie. Here's the thing too, like I'm actually speaking out of my ass here because I haven't seen this movie in 20 years. But what I remember of it, it holds up today. Like it's a good movie even today, which is saying something because it come out what 25 years ago,
It just has 30th anniversary. If you can fucking believe that.
30 years ago, 86,
Well, it's
96,
86, 2000.
2006,
I mean, it's 33 years right now.
33s. Yeah, wow, I don't do math very well.
It's pretty simple math, but yeah, it was a while. It was definitely a while ago because they filmed today. They'd all be drinking like White Claws or Trulies, not Bud Heavies.
That's
Got to watch
true.
that calorie intake.
Those are
Got to
those
fit
are
into that white
the
suit,
old.
you know?
That's the old logo too for Bud. That's awesome. That's a baller move. Like walking into the ladies' room, like that's just like all or nothing.
In '86, that was a baller move. In 2019, 2020,
That's a lawsuit.
it's the most courageous thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like, yeah, I've just been thinking about transitioning, but I just, I want to see the campus before I go to school, if you know what I mean.
I just need to know. I just need to know. It's like a recruiting visit. What
Yeah.
kind of facilities do you have? What are the dorm rooms like?
I just want to see if this feels like home to me.
Yeah.
Why is home in like finger quotes? She wouldn't fuck in the ladies' room. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I mean, we have friends in the military. My brother-in-law's in the military and stuff like. This training would, I think, be very interesting. Having somebody that's actually been in wars and stuff kind of give you. Hold on, this chicken heels are walking. I lost my train of thought. Where am I?
I think I wasn't in the military, but I've played a lot of Call of Duty, so I feel like I could weigh in on maybe not this
Yeah,
movie, but like a Saving Private Ryan.
If you played a lot of Call of Duty, what you're about to say is probably plausible.
Yeah. This is the chick that Maverick hooks up with, right?
Yeah, and she was actually this was a
Was that the chick from the bar also?
yes.
Okay.
So he didn't know that she actually like was part of the military, and this is loosely based on a real character at this military base that always wore heels. Her handle was legs. They were gonna make her
That's not
a
sexist at
gymnast.
all.
I know. It was '86. She probably liked the handle. She probably didn't. She wasn't
A
pissed
tight
off
ass.
by it like women are today. You're like, yeah, why can't I be called like, man shoulders? I mean, you can be called that if you want, man. But anyway, so yeah, some of these characters are actually loosely based off characters on the base, and this one was pretty much they said spot on. Except
That
they don't
African
believe she had
American
sex
dude
with
that's sitting behind Maverick, he's sleeping, right? Like he went hard last night and he's like, I'm so fucking hungover right now.
So we'll get to the volleyball scene, but a lot of movies in pulp culture history made shit cool, and this movie put Ray-Bans on the fucking map.
100%.
I don't think Ray-Bans were a thing before this movie.
No, especially those like gold aviators like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And what's weird is Ray-Bans are still kicking it. It's not that style. It's not the aviator style.
I
But
have
dude,
a pair
in
of
the
those
80s,
aviators.
man.
Actually, I don't. They're at Cycly's house. I went over there for a legal consult and forgot them, and I never got them back.
See, back in '86, if you had a jacket with rolled up sleeves, a pop collar, and aviators, that was considered consent from a woman.
Right.
Like you, like the judge is like, it says you raped her. He's like, I had a rolled up fucking sleeve jacket, pop collar, and aviators. He's like, well, that's consent, so
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm here.
It's like in the early
Case closed.
aughts when you wore a polo over a polo and popped both the collars. That's the 80s
God, that was
equivalent of
sick.
that. You remember that?
Absolutely. Because I remember telling my parents, I'm like, yeah, this $80 like Lacoste polo, I need two of them, different colors. Like,
Yeah.
why? Like, so I can wear one on top of the other.
Yeah. But if you flip the colors, you get 2 days out of it. So like you wear white on pink and then you wear pink on white. That right there is 2 days worth of clothes. Because you're spraying enough Curve body spray to cover up the BO smell, so you'll be fine.
So this brings up an age-old question of males. What is hotter? A woman like in like who's like a waitress that has like sexy waitress gear, or a woman like a businesswoman with like hot business clothes on?
For me, businesswoman 100%. All day,
Yeah,
every
me
day.
too.
Yeah. There's just something about the waitress. It's like you made a wrong decision at some point. The businesswoman's like, you've got your shit figured out. There's like an 80%
It's
less chance you're going to get syphilis by fucking the businesswoman instead of the waitress lady. See, and that right there, I called one
just,
a
I
woman
mean,
and
but,
one a lady. That should
but
tell
you
you
know,
everything.
but you know me, like I'm a fan of syphilis. Like syphilis is liked on my Spotify account, and you know I like the 45-year-old cheerleading coach
That's
that
true.
still has on like a
Syphilis
ton of
does
makeup
follow
and
you
still thinks
back
she's in
on
high school.
Twitter.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, here's a kick-ass fighter jet pilot. It's a great date movie, but it's such a guy movie too. I'm like, is he gonna fuck her? Oh, who cares? It's a pilot scene.
Here's a
Okay,
question.
well.
Since obviously at the time of recording this, we've only had one trailer of this movie. How much of the planes is going to be real life and how much are they going to actually CGI? Because obviously CGI in 86 wasn't a thing. This is all 100% real, them filming these planes. Do you think they're going to use CGI or stay true and do authentic actual fighter pilot like maneuvers for the new movie?
I'll just see who the director is and what studio is doing it. I would
It's George
think.
Lucas and Lucasfilms.
Really?
No, I made that shit up. I was trying to get you to say, okay, 100% green screen, CGI like
Oh,
Jar Jar
okay.
Binks, but it didn't work.
Why would they pick up this movie? Okay, damn it. Okay, yeah, that was a good serve. Sorry, I didn't volley it back. Yeah, that'd be 100% fucking green screen. Actually, like they'd probably just be flying with like a green sky behind them because a light went out. I think they're going to have to do it as realistic as possible and try to stay true to the original. I say that, but every fucking sequel in Hollywood is usually shittier than the original, so they'll probably just fucking do all
You know what
CGI.
wasn't shittier than the original and it was better? Bad Boys 2. Better than Bad Boys.
Actually, after I watched Bad Boys 2, I actually might have been wrong on that. That's Bad Boys 2 is actually a pretty good movie.
Bad Boys 2 is a badass movie. And it's got
Bad
that
Boys
Shake Your Tail
Life
Feather
is-
song and it's fucking good. The first one was good until the second one came out. And now I have no desire to ever watch the first one.
The second one's poppier for sure. The first
Oh,
one's kind of
yeah.
more grittier. So apparently, Horn's fun fact number, I don't know, I'm not keeping track.
6?
Sure. Number 6. At the Top Gun school, the real Top Gun school, if you use any line from the movie Top Gun, it's a $5 fine.
Really?
Which at first, I thought, man, they're kind of uptight. But then you're thinking some of these tutors there, whenever you meet them, is like, hi, I'm Sergeant whatever, and I've been at Top Gun for 25 years. After a while, it'd get really fucking old hearing like some rookie say, I got the need for... I'm like, just shut up and get in the fucking plane, dude. Like, I've heard that
Yeah.
from a million fucking people.
But also, I feel like if you're one of the fighter pilots that made it here, you're like, I don't want to be that guy that just is here because of the movie. You know what I mean? Maybe not so much now, but I feel like when this movie came out, there had to be a slew of like high school people that were like, I'm gonna join the Air Force or the Navy or whatever it is, just because I saw that movie. Like that inspired me to try and get to Top Gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't
It would
even
be
know
like
how that
if
thought started.
well, it'd be like if the Titanic didn't sink and it's like one of our warships, and the captain's like, "Okay, you just can't go on the front and say I'm the fucking king of the world, or you get fined." And some like little smartass is like, "What about like drawing like a hot red-haired chick naked?" He's like, "Well, that's fine as long as I get to see the picture, but just don't go the king of the world thing, please."
All right, I'm about to piss my pants. Hold it down for, I don't know,
All right.
45 to 52 seconds.
And also, I love every fucking scene with their shirt off when they shake hands or check their watch, which we'll get to the iconic volleyball scene. They always flex, which, I mean, let's be honest. I like flexed all the time in high school. Whenever I'd check my watch or itch a bug bite. And also, one of the fucking coolest things ever is having your name on a locker. This is also a fucking great scene. Kilmer versus Cruz. Back in '86, this was a fair fight. We hope Val Kilmer a speedy recovery, by the way.
All right, Geiger. Got a question for you while I was peeing. So,
Yeah.
we, on one of our Star Wars commentaries, I don't know, fans, you guys probably know better than we do, but go back and listen to them all. We talked about a Star Wars scramble, right? The Death Star scramble, if you will.
Yeah.
So, Top Gun scramble, it's not even a scramble, head to head. You got Goose and Maverick versus Val Kilmer and Val Kilmer's Goose. Who you taking?
Val Kilmer.
And Val Kilmer's Goose? Like it's a pair.
Yeah.
It's a pair.
Yeah.
Okay. What if it was all four of those individually, just a 4-man tournament? Who you taking?
Val Kilmer.
Nope, Goose. All day Goose.
Why?
Because you know he's carrying that team with Maverick, and that mustache? Please.
That's true.
That's got Weekend Warrior golf tournament winner all over it.
That does look like I hate my 9-to-5 job. I haven't had sex with my wife in 3 years.
But I go to the driving range every day at lunch.
I practice chipping and putting a lot.
Yeah. I bought one of those little baskets, and even better, I chip into a 5-gallon bucket in my backyard. Do 100 balls a night.
I love the scene where the person's just looking out into a distance and talking to him. It's like, what are you looking at, Sarge? Just a bird in the tree. Just shut up, Maverick. I'm trying to discipline you. He's probably looking at that chick in heels that was just talking to him that Maverick's gonna fucking bone later. It's so great because in the military, there's no way this would fly. Because, I mean, you have to follow orders. It's all protocol and stuff like that. And they do that for people's safety and everything. And this dude's going, like, against everything. And they're thinking it was like, yeah, the military, though, you'll get away with it because he's just, like, scared straight. Now it's like, God, he's just so goddamn talented, though. Can't get rid of him. He might go fight for the other side. So I don't know any movie that Tom Skerritt's in besides this and Ted.
I feel like this is a Bette Midler situation. Like, we know the name, but we don't know, like, what they're from. Check out our Hocus Pocus commentary.
I only knew the name because of Ted. Like, Ted, like, made fun of him pretty much.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, they wouldn't make fun of him if he wasn't a thing. Right?
I mean, I think they're just... I don't know, giving shit about Top Gun. I don't really. I mean, it was fucking hilarious that they brought Tom Skerritt in. They're probably like, what actor can we make fun of and that he's cheap enough to get in this movie?
Right? Who really needs money right now?
Anything else. The one thing about this movie, though, I mean, you'd want to join Top Gun because you're like, dude, do I get one of those jackets with all the patches in it? It's just like anything else, like a Letterman's jacket.
Yeah. This is like the ultimate Letterman's jacket. Like Letterman's jackets want to wear this jacket.
Yeah. Letterman's jackets like wake up and just think about. They say their prayers wanting to be this jacket one day.
Is it just me or is acting way better in the 80s?
It was good.
Here,
I
like, okay,
yeah.
here's the thing. Like, if I look at them, I actually believe that they could be in this situation in real life. Like, I feel like I could just be a fly on the wall watching this. Now I feel like actors try too hard to, quote unquote, get into character. You know what I mean?
So there's a couple points I have to that.
They don't feel so genuine.
One, I agree with you on these type of movies because nowadays, like this Maverick movie is not going to have any heart like this. It's just going to be a stupid action movie. Because in Hollywood, it's like, are you a superhero movie? Are you a stupid action movie? Or, there's a couple other genres. But if you're an action movie, it's got to be stupid. There can't be any underlying or heart to it or great acting. The other thing is I think that actors, I don't know if they're as good, better, or worse than people in the 80s, but all we're doing is revamping all these fucking movies. So you always, like Joaquin Phoenix performance in The Joker. If that was like the very first movie of its kind ever, you'd be like, man, he killed it. But you have like 4 Jokers to compare him to that already did it before.
So
this was an original movie.
Here's a question. These guys, we'll take Tom Cruise just for conversation's sake. He did this movie, obviously it was huge in the 80s. Pretty big in the 90s still, right? The aughts kind of trailed off a little, made some poor decisions like War of the Worlds. I don't know why that's really offending me tonight. And do you think it's them pushing Hollywood a little bit to say, hey, look, I need some money. Can you guys somehow get me back in? A la Martin Lawrence, Bad Boys 3. Some bullshit. The Keanu Sans. I mean, he's obviously being successful off of it, but like, what has he done kind of recently before that? And go, hey, look, I need some money. Can Hollywood help a brother out?
First off, you in World War III just need to go outside and fucking fight it out because I know you're pissed off of that movie.
I know.
And you just need to go fight it out outside.
You know what the thing? How long have we been doing this shit? 3.5 years? 3 years? 4 years? Something like that?
A little over 3, I think.
Yeah, something like that. I've never once mentioned that movie. All of a sudden tonight, I'm really upset about that I fucking watched that movie. It was so goddamn bad.
Well, I think this is the first Tom Cruise movie we've done.
Yeah, you might be right. That's crazy. This
is one of my favorite scenes.
Is this the most iconic scene for the movie?
I think whenever he is on the motorcycle driving to her house in a little bit might be, but okay. I love this one where he's always checking his watch because he's like, I want to win at volleyball and get a tan, but I also want to get laid too.
This is the movie for your lady friend that goes to watch this with you. If they're like, no, I don't want to watch this, volleyball, hot dudes with just flexing for no reason on the volleyball court.
Like, yeah, the whole time he's checking his watch and just flexing, and that dude just did like a Hulk Hogan pose for kind of no reason.
Dude, Val
and Goose
Kilmer
is like, hey, I'm just going to keep my
great.
shirt on in this scene if it's cool, Mr. Director.
Val Kilmer looks fan-fucking-tastic right now. God, do I have a boner on for Val Kilmer?
Cruise is always in good shape.
Cruise is always in good shape. That's why it's not like, I don't know. It's not as impressive. Do you think on set they were like, look, you guys just play volleyball. Tom Cruise, keep watching your watch. And they actually like started to have a competition on set? Like this volleyball game wasn't just watching it. It wasn't just for the movie. Always... Do you think they actually got like into it?
I bet they really like played for like, hey, loser buys beers or something.
I don't know.
Once again, you sweating his balls off with his shirt off, then you put like this leather jacket on. But I guess he's getting on a motorcycle.
Yeah, it's fine. He'll spray some hot mod on.
Take my breath away. I think this is one of the most iconic scenes.
Yeah.
My wife heard this song and she asked, when's this pod going to be over, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Gets chicks in the mood.
Hey, I can hold it down, for 2.5 minutes if you need me to.
Oh, I have time to make a sandwich too after I do her? Okay.
Well, yeah, obviously. What do you think? What do you
Grilled
think I
cheese.
am? Yeah, I'm not rude. Come on, I know what you need to do.
Time to grill a burger real quick too. That's
Yeah,
awesome. Thanks, man.
yeah. If you could go ahead and like make some homemade ice cream during that time, that'd be great. Maybe we'll run to Walgreens and get some Mike and Ike's.
Yeah.
I've got a
Do my
report due at
taxes.
yeah. I was gonna say I got a report due at work. If you could finish that up for me.
When the first date's at her house, you're gonna get laid.
Oh yeah, she says I'm gonna take a shower.
This is in the '80s, man, when people actually trusted each other. There's no way you'd meet somebody first date like, yeah, just come over to my place. Like,
Yeah,
really? Okay.
yeah. That's where they're
I
like,
swear I'm
"Can I
not
take you
nuts.
home?" Yeah, and they take you to a different house. So they're just playing cat and mouse here, right? Like he knows it's gonna happen, she knows it's gonna happen, but she's pretending like it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, chicks dig that. She kind of looks like Rene Russo, kind of.
I can see that. Like a lettuce wrap Rene Russo.
Yeah, like a, you know, hard seltzer Rene Russo.
It's not even like no sugar. It's just like diet.
Yeah. Or a, what's those cars called? Like hybrids? Like a hybrid Rene Russo.
Yeah, like you have to plug it in, but still put gas in it like once a month.
Yeah. You plug it in. It's good for the economy, but it doesn't go that fast.
Yeah, 0 to 60 in like 2 minutes. You
She's the
could,
Russell Athletic brand Rene
yeah,
Russo.
the
She's not quite
champion,
Nike.
the champion brand
Yeah.
starter. Wasn't that Tony Romo's
Starter.
brand?
Yeah.
Starter brand Rene Russo. So this is him getting off to him flying, right?
No, he's talking about his mom right now, I think. And he
Oh,
was like, my parents died, which will get you laid too, probably.
yeah. Even if they didn't die, that's just a good life hack.
What if there's a deleted scene on the way home? He calls his mom. She's like, hey, how was his date? He's like, it's pretty good. She put out. It's cool. By the way, you can never meet her because you're not alive.
Right?
Like, oh, Maverick, you pulled that again. Well, desperate times.
Yeah. Guaranteed lay. Bring a dog or tell him your mom just died.
Can we say this is probably, even today, I see this all the time as a very popular Halloween costume for people our age. I think it's because it's easy to do. You just need a white t-shirt, aviators, dog tag, and kind of a leather jacket. But a lot of people go as Maverick to the bars.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen that. But I don't respect it unless it's like his flying suit with the helmet.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie, guys. I can't rock a white t-shirt like that. Can't do it.
Really?
No, I sweat under the pits too much.
Oh, this get a little yellow onion going on under
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
armpits a little.
It gets a little like I could go out to the bar and like 2 hours later it looked like I mowed the lawn in this shirt 3 weeks ago.
Also, if a girl says, I'm sorry for being direct, you're probably going to get laid that night.
Yeah. Dude, that bottle of wine, to be in a green bottle like that was probably a $3 bottle of wine. Which, with inflation, that means it was $3 today. That's how fucking cheap that wine is. I know Horns is like the wine connoisseur on the pod, but I'm not
He's got his
dumb.
nose in a glass right now, I guarantee you.
Yeah, he's letting the tannins mellow, if you know what I mean.
Just sniffing the shit out of it.
Yeah, just swirling it a little. Swirl it around.
God, so he hung out and then left. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
not
gonna
a
bang this
chick,
chick
but
in the elevator, right?
it's her, I think.
No, that's not her.
Yeah, it
She has
is.
brown hair.
No, she doesn't. She has blonde hair. Where have you been?
No,
Oh,
this
you mean
chick.
she has brown hair here?
Yeah, this is not the right. This isn't the same chick. There's no
That's
fucking
blonde
way.
hair.
There's no
Yeah, that's the
fucking way
same
that's
chick.
the same chick.
Yes, it is.
No.
This is what I love about women. Like, my wife, like, sometimes I feel like I'm cheating on my wife. She can look like two different people, like, in 2 different days. They just do it different. Not to speak to women, like, I would like to ask a woman, or you can comment below. I bet this would be a very fun character to play because she gets a lot of wardrobe changes.
That's true. You're playing like 3 different people. Because I still don't think it's the same chick, man.
No, it's the same chick.
No. This is like the Don John of Anne Hathaway.
Why are they smiling at each other like that then? It's the same girl you just fucking went to the thing with.
Why does it have to be the same girl? Why can't it be a different girl that he smiles like that? Look, he obviously didn't score with her, so he's got to go elsewhere. He's like a free agent, man. He's just getting wined and dined before he picks a team.
No, he loves her.
Fuck, it is the same chick, isn't it?
Today.
It's the same chick. Why is he so sweaty?
You know who could have played Iceman? Fucking Swayze.
In 86? What was he? He was already doing something in 86, I'm sure.
Roadhouse come out in 86?
Yeah, Roadhouse was around then.
Point Break
Here's
was
the
until
problem,
91.
though. Here's the problem. Swayze, everybody would have been like... Here's the thing. They wanted Tom Cruise to be the guy in this movie. So they needed a Tom Cruise... Oh, there's Meg Ryan?
Yeah, okay, if that's what...
Yeah.
I still don't know what Tim Robbins did.
I don't know.
Okay, is Meg Ryan hot? Because in the 80s, everyone thought she was like the most beautiful kind of girl next door type.
I mean, if you're asking me, yeah.
She's
What's she look like
Jennifer
today?
Aniston in the 80s.
What's she look like today? Do we know that?
Isn't she married to Dennis Quaid? Or am I just thinking that?
I think she was married to him in a movie. Wasn't that like The Rookie? Wasn't that the movie?
No. Yep. Meg Ryan's husband, Dennis Quaid.
Okay. What's Meg Ryan look like? Wow, she did not
Well,
age well.
sorry, from 1991 to 2001. I guess it didn't last as long as
That's still
God
10
wanted
years.
it to.
That's not bad. Dude, she did not age well. She looks like shit now. Did you just Google her? Like, even Wikipedia.
I am right now. Hold on.
Even Wikipedia, like if you click on her name on Wikipedia, it has an image. It says Meg Ryan in 2009. So they're like, yeah, we can't even get a good picture of her for 10 years.
Yeah, she had some work done, it looks like.
When was this picture?
Yeah. Whenever your cheeks look like a lion, that means you had some work done in the face.
I would agree. So she was married to Dennis Quaid? I didn't know that.
I regurgitated that, and I was thinking, did I just make that up? And it was true. It was fucking awesome.
Isn't it cool when that works out? Is this whenever he's on the piano singing Great Balls of Fire? That's coming up.
That's coming up when they're in the restaurant, yeah.
That's like right before Goose dies.
Jesus Christ.
She looks terrible,
Look
right?
up, no, I'm not. Look up, Kelly, McGillis, who's like the chick, Tom Cruise's love interest.
Alright.
Time has not been kind.
Wow.
Let's put that.
She looks like a
There's
whale.
no way that's her. No way that's her. There's no way. Good God. There's no way. Are you looking at these pictures?
There's no way that's
If you're
her.
listening along, Google this.
There's no way that's her. That is disgusting. She looks like she got injected with marshmallows.
She looks like, dude. She's got to be Tom Cruise's age, right? And Meg Ryan's age. She honestly looks like. I mean, this picture I'm seeing right here. She looks like she's like 80 years old. She can only be like 60. So she's 30 in this, 30 years. I mean, she can only be in her 60s. Good God.
So why is she mad
Sometimes
at him?
cocaine isn't all that bad. What if she'll show up?
So she mad because he
What if
tried to
she'll
put it in her
show up
butt?
in the new one? What if this chick will show up in the new one? They're like, oh yeah, this is Tom Cruise. Like, they'll try to marry him, like, Carrie Fisher, and may she rest in peace. Harrison Ford. So the sex scene that's happening was actually shot like
scene.
later. It was it was an added scene after the movie was actually done. You know, whenever they do some callbacks.
Yeah. That's not a bad scene to come back to do.
Which is weird because Tom Cruise was totally against Katie Holmes doing a sex scene with Christian Bale in The Dark Knight. That's why she's not in the movie. But Tom Cruise is like laying the fucking pipe right now.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Sex scenes from the 80s, they're the best sex scenes. Like nowadays, it's all like make up, fuck. This builds some tension, man. This is some suspense. This is what I want in a sex scene.
Especially too, if you're watching this with a significant other, this gets them in a mood.
Yeah.
Whenever a guy just busts into a fucking door and like saves the woman and then does her doggy style like really quick, that doesn't get chicks in the mood, dude.
And dude, that's a baller move too. Leave a paper airplane and a flower and just fucking bail.
Thanks for last night. I actually forgot I got shipped out. I'll be in Korea for the next 20 years.
Yeah, but don't
Maverick.
Come to base because there's the flu is going around, so you should just avoid there. Much love,
Maverick.
That right there.
That's such a great high five.
That is a good high five. How many? Sorry, I just died there for a second. How many times do you think they practiced that high five? Because that wasn't like a we're
Still looked like
acting
they
high
almost
five.
missed.
There was some chemistry in that high five.
You think they're just in the back lot practicing their high five for 10 minutes? I mean, if we were in this movie, we would be.
Yeah, whoever the director is, I don't know, but I mean, congratulations. They're probably like, "Where's Tom Cruise and Goose?" Oh, they're out back practicing their high five. All right, give them 5 and then bring them in.
Like, give them a high five or bring them 5 minutes, 5 fucking minutes and bring them in.
Yeah,
And give
and
them
high
too,
five them
on
as they come in. Make sure they still got it.
What
Can't
happened
bring
to the high five? I mean, nowadays, if this is remade, they're going to have their own secret handshake gesture.
Yeah, it's all like fist bumps and stuff now. Yeah, I'm with you on that. There's not just a good just a good 5 fingers to 5 fingers. You know, like palm to palm.
These scenes are awesome. Like,
This is
definitely a Bruckheimer film. Even though
those planes are going so fast they like can only film them for a few seconds before they like lose them. We don't get this in movies. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love where CGI has come today and like what they can do with computer generated stuff. It looks damn near real, but you can't replace this. Like, this is just good filmmaking, and like the practical sets and the practical special effects where they actually blow shit up, like you're never gonna be able to duplicate that on the computer. And they've probably done it by the time this drops, but
dude, I really hope they come out with a video game for this new movie. Because back in the 80s, I don't even know if.
But here's the problem with that: you're not even at Top Gun by the time you get to the first boss.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But a video game to fucking do this? I mean, because back in the 80s, I'm guessing the first Nintendo was out in 86. I mean, Sega wasn't out yet.
Sega wasn't out yet. Just Nintendo OG. Up down,
And
up
I don't
down,
think they
left
had a
right
Top Gun
B.
game.
No, there's no way that. They probably had like a fighter jet game, but not Top Gun. I don't
Might have
think
had
they
it on
really.
floppy disk for your
Yeah, I don't think they really
gateway
made
or
like games off of movies back then.
It was more so albums. I mean, this was probably, I would say this is probably the biggest movie album ever for its time.
Yeah,
Before this, I don't know.
when
I
did
can't think of a
Armageddon
bigger
come
movie
out?
album.
When did Armageddon come out? Because that's a big one. That was later. That was like
Yeah,
90,
I'm talking about
91.
from the beginning of time to 1986. I think this was the biggest one. And then after that, you can argue. I mean, Forrest Gump, I think, is probably one of the greatest ones ever.
Yeah, Forrest Gump is good. People would even argue Guardians of the Galaxy now, but that's weak, I think, because those
It'd be a fun tournament to do.
it would be. We're not doing that this year. The next March Madness tournament is cartoon females who we would fuck.
Okay.
Which, if
We
you
can
ask
do our
Jeff,
cereal one time too.
yeah, we gotta do cereal. That one takes a lot of work though, because we gotta buy the cereal and eat it, and
Yeah.
it's just honestly it's gonna
Not-
be more expensive because
not
it's
a
gonna
ton
cost
of
me
work,
more
but-
money in weed.
I'll say, man. So you'd have to have some guidelines though, because Armageddon, the number one track from that, the song was actually written for the movie. This number one track, Kenny Loggins wrote this for the movie, but Forrest Gump, none of those songs were written for the movie. They were just taking place in a certain point in time. So
Right,
that could be like a guideline to take into consideration.
which is the similar situation if you think about Guardians of the Galaxy. Val Kilmer looks incredible in this movie.
He got his Batman body going on.
He does. I think he looks better in this than he did in Batman.
There's a lot of weird kind of in-shower scenes than Tom Cruise posting up like right next to. Like I said, man, in a guy's locker room, we'll just talk to each other naked all the time. And I don't think women do that. Mav's going over the game film right now, trying to see if next time he won't throw the interceptions he did.
Right.
Have a bandit day. I don't know why that's up
I don't
there.
understand that. There's a lot.
I don't know.
Why is there a bulletin board in the sauna? I'm confused.
Yeah, and why is it saying join the Navy? They're already
They're
part of
already
the military.
part
Like,
of the military. Yeah.
Talk to your friend. Tell him to join. He'll love it.
Oh, so his dad was a Top Gunnian.
Yeah.
I get it. I understand now.
And I think his dad, like, kind of, I don't know if he died in the air. He kind of didn't end on good terms. So they're like, you got to, like, you already come in here with a bad rap because your father.
He was the rebel
Here's him
too.
singing.
So he's about to die
that
because I
fucking-
remember that's like right before he does. Where were the days where you gonna bring a kid into a bar? Did Maverick fuck Meg Ryan in this movie?
I don't know.
It definitely looks like
that'd
he
be
is.
like if I had my. It'd be like if I had my arm over like Brooke Banner. Like that'd just be weird.
Yeah.
Like why is your arm over my wife? I don't know, man. Fucking Maverick did it. And chicks drinking Budweiser.
Yeah, was that a thing? Did they have Bud Light in '86?
Yeah. I think so. Miller Lite came out in like 83, 84, I think.
This is the most iconic scene. That's the most iconic line right there, right? Like them singing "Great Balls of Fire," and then the girls talking
Jerry
shop.
Lewis. They're over there. It's like, dude, our chicks are gonna be hot forever, aren't they? Like, yeah, probably. I mean, they're gonna age really well. I would definitely take Meg Ryan over this chick now. Now that I've seen the future.
Oh, yeah, they're neither one of them aged great, but Meg Ryan definitely is better. Honestly, I would even argue Meg Ryan's better here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
better. If you remember, post a picture of her like on our commentary whenever we talk about
Oh, yeah. I'll do like a now and then, like 1986 Meg Ryan and whatever the chick's name is, and then like a now of each one of them, and we'll let you guys vote. We'll post a poll.
God, this movie, I bet, made people. Miami Vice was very iconic in the 80s with it. This movie made everyone want to get like a crotch rocket and a fucking leather jacket
Yeah.
just so they could get ass all the time.
What are you talking? What are you talking about back then? Still now, like I'm ordering. The difference is I'm ordering my bike on Amazon right now. It'll be here in 2 days because
Yeah.
it's Prime shipping.
Just tell your wife, like, hey, I made her crotch rocket because Maverick had one. That's the only reason.
I'd rock a Maverick jacket too, for sure. You know,
I love leather jackets.
Here's the thing. So I would totally join the military, right? Like, I love protecting our country and everything they're for. Other than they're way braver than me, but also I would have to keep my hair short. We all know, like, this is not my style, yo. You know what I mean? And like clean cut.
Yeah,
I've been clean
I
cut.
mean, you like to smoke a lot of weed too. I don't think you're cut out.
I've been
for the
clean
military.
cut 3 times in my life. One was birth to 17. Second time was 17 to 22. And then the third time was when I was 27. I fucked up and I had to shave it all off and restart. 3 times I've been clean cut in my life.
So in some of these movies, like big movies or big TV shows, they'll have reunions. God, this would be a weird reunion with all these actors together. Because Cruise is the only one that's still relevant.
Yeah. Val Kilmer was in that TV show for a while, right? But I'm pretty sure he's about to die. I'm Googling it right now. God, he looks terrible. Fuck.
The best nickname I think is Iceman though. I love Kilmer's
for
nickname.
sure, it's the best. Iceman is hands down the best nickname. So he's not dead yet, in case you guys were wondering.
He kind of looks like Travolta.
I think Travolta aged better.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
So in January 2015, Kilmer was hospitalized for what his representatives say were tests that could be a possible tumor. Kilmer said on social media, "I have not had a tumor or tumor operations or any operation. I had a complication where the best way to receive care was to stay under the watchful eye of the UCLA ICU. After previously denying persistent rumors that he had been diagnosed with cancer, Kilmer said in April 2017 that he had a healing of cancer. In a profile for Hollywood Reporter, he was revealed that Kilmer had a 2-year battle with throat cancer, and a procedure on his trachea has reduced his voice to a rasp and rendered him short of breath."
How do you get throat cancer? I've heard like a bunch of people get that.
I'm pretty sure smoking smoking cigarettes does that.
And chewing tobacco, maybe, or just smoking
I
cigarettes?
don't think so, because I think chewing tobacco you usually spit out. You don't really swallow that as much.
Okay.
I would assume like a crystal meth or maybe a crack cocaine might also do that to you.
So stay away from those things, kids.
So their
Beer and
plane
weed
is
still
about to crash
okay,
right
though.
here, right? Like this is a
Yeah.
super emotional moment. So do planes like
It's
spin
pretty
like
well
that, or do
shot
they-
for 86.
You feel the tension, like you feel.
Yeah, it's pretty well shot.
Yeah, you
With the
feel
plane
like
spinning around and
that this is a bad situation. I'm really curious on the filming of this. Like, obviously, they had a guy shoot up. They had. How did he die? Like, he's floating down to the water.
I think he got like the explosion happened. I think on him, like when the plane exploded.
Oh. So
Okay, it would make sense for Goose's son to be in Maverick's. And then Maverick will do the Rocky Balboa. It's like, I can't train this kid. I watched his father die. It's
Right.
because of me.
Yeah.
And then for some reason at the end, he'll be like, he's the only hope we got. Like, so the kid that has no training is the only hope we got because his dad was once kind of a good pilot. Yeah. But sign me up. I'll be there opening weekend. It sounds fucking awesome.
Geiger, I hate to do this to you, but I'm about to piss my pants again.
Okay. So here's Kevin Costner coming up to get him because this links into his movie with Ashton Kutcher that I can't think of
The
right
Guardian.
now. Yeah, this all connects.
Hey, that like for a Kevin Costner movie that was actually pretty good. Like he had Field of Dreams and The Guardian. Other than that, not a fan. I gotta pee.
Glad Banners because Kevin Costner's fucking great. Bull Durham's great. Dances with Wolves. Tin Cup. Did a movie commentary on Tin Cup. Check that out. Me and Nate Thurman. That scene's badass too because that's how like that's what the Coast Guard like does. They like will like save people like that. That's a pretty badass scene. Maverick's had a rough Tuesday. This fucking chick like thinks she's pregnant. His boss is on his ass. His best friend fucking died. It was kind of his fault. For a movie, I can't remember. I could never remember the third act of this movie, but it's not like they don't go to war. They are just in this Top Gun thing they're trying to win. So there's really no villain or protagonist in this movie at all. The protagonist is basically
The
Maverick
plane?
just trying to overcome himself.
The protagonist is the plane that killed Goose. Obviously.
Yes.
So who's... I honestly don't remember. So who's Maverick's Goose now?
Does Cougar come back? I can't remember either. Tidy Whities, that's
I was just
dated.
about to say
No one
something
remembers.
about that. Like, I haven't seen those in a solid 15 years. I bet if we brought those back, that's a sick car, right?
Oh yeah, it's a nice little San Diego car there.
Yeah. It needs a little more rust though, if it's like truly a San Diego car, just from all the salt water that's in the air from the ocean.
For sure. I also forgot. So this album was great. Bryan Adams was supposed to have a song on it, but he refused because he thought this movie was about war. Dude, go back to Canada. I don't know what else to say about that.
Hey, true story. I'm named after Bryan Adams.
No, you're not really.
Swear to God, my parents did the deed, and then they went to a Bryan Adams concert not too long after that, and they were like, "Hey, we like the name Bryan, and middle name is starts with an A, so I'm Brian A, just like Bryan Adams."
Nice. Banner, did you know there's 2 rides at amusement parks named after this movie? One in Mason, Ohio, and the other one in Santa Clara, California.
No, but that's awesome. This is tough. This scene, if I remember it right. This is him like at his house, like going through all his shit, like
Yep. His
truly,
aviators.
Yeah, like truly
He's like,
saying
get rid of
goodbye to a
everything, but
brother.
I'm keeping his aviators.
Seeing like this, that's the thing. Like, I don't feel in a blockbuster movie you don't get this kind of emotion out of actors anymore. Like now they're like, oh, if I'm gonna give this kind of performance, I better get an Oscar nomination. Back then, they just gave good performances.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I'll say, man,
Meg Ryan came out of this on top. She probably got a pretty good insurance settlement, and she can totally do better than Goose.
except she's a single parent now, so that never helps the dating world very much.
Let's be honest, Maverick is probably going to take the kid 4 out of 7 days of the week. You can babysit 3 days of the week. That's fine.
I wish we did have Brent Barry on, because I want to ask, like, for like military people watching this movie, is it like, do they feel it as much? Because he didn't die in war. He just died in like a competition
Yeah,
kind
and
of
a
thing.
training exercise.
Yeah, it's not like it'd be like you didn't die on the football field or die in the boxing ring. You just died like jumping rope or something. Like I don't.
Like, I mean, anytime anybody dies, you feel something. Like, I would actually think they would feel worse because, like, you're not supposed to die during training, right?
I mean, you're supposed to maybe push the limits. You might get hurt or something, but no, not die. I mean, you're in a plane though. I don't know. You'd have to ask someone in the Air Force.
Yeah,
It's
we're
possible, I
definitely not
guess.
qualified to even be close to talking about anything like that.
But the thing is you know, there's plane crashes, but it doesn't. It's like very rare. You know, when a plane crashes, like Southwest plane or something, it's very
Yeah,
rare.
yeah.
So now he has to go in front of the council and I guess explain what happens or whatever. Basically,
So
like there
they're
was no way you could avoid this. He's like, but I'm Maverick, the best fucking big dick pilot
yeah.
around. I could have stopped it. Could have stopped death.
He's like, just give me another shot at this fucking wind jet or jet stream, whatever the fuck it's called. I'll conquer it. So he was cleared, like it wasn't his fault. Like he can continue training to be a top gun.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, it's like, okay, this isn't your fault. So he's like, so I can go back to, well, there's no war, so you just train. I guess they didn't have a war because there wasn't. Was there not a war going on in '86? Probably.
Wasn't the weren't we at war with like Iran?
I don't know. We've been at war with Iraq since I've been born. So, but I wasn't born in
Yeah, you
'86.
weren't quite born yet. I think we're in war with drugs.
We're always in war with drugs and
FYI,
in war with ourselves, like Tupac
FYI,
said.
I think we're losing that war. If I'm gonna be honest with
We're also
ourselves.
losing the war with ourselves. So did this happen at like 8 a.m. and now it's like 1 in the afternoon and he's like, all right, go back out there and fly again? Like, I don't
Yeah, this is
see
the
like a
epitome
quick
of like just get
turnaround.
back out and just keep going.
How would you like to be the guy that has his hand put on his shoulders like, hey, you're going to be riding second to Maverick? I'm like, what the fuck? He just killed his last dude. I think this is like the first African American that's been in this movie too.
No, this is the hungover guy earlier.
Oh, okay. Because I think Iceman kind of helps him out here a little bit. He can't get back in the saddle.
But
Like,
he's
why do you? Well,
Maverick.
we had him up there for 20 minutes, so you should have told me that before we had liftoff. So that scene before that, when he's in front of that council, like it made me think of A Few Good Men. Do you think that would be a good commentary to do? I
No.
don't know if
No. I don't think it would be at all.
it's a great movie.
Yeah, it is a great movie, but I don't think it would be a good one at all.
This is Iceman trying to apologize, which is awesome.
Well, yeah.
It's so cool when a guy's just like, I don't apologize to really anyone. So
You know,
listen, Goose, like everyone liked him. So
the
sorry.
further we get into this, the more if Patrick Swayze was the only problem is Val Kilmer's great in this. So I don't know. I don't
He
even
is
know.
great in this.
If Patrick Swayze
He's great as
played
fucking Doc
Iceman,
Holliday. Check out our Tombstone commentary.
Yeah, that was a shit show. I think he's better as Doc Holliday. I really do.
Yeah, that's his best role for sure. He's fantastic as Jim Morrison in the Doors movie. It's just that movie's just really out there. It's kind of a difficult watch. It's not as easy to watch as Tombstone.
Yeah, I think Tombstone is his best movie. I think this is his second best movie. And honestly, other than Batman, I don't know what else.
It's in a movie called Red Rocks. It's about Mars.
I don't think he's
I don't
great
recommend
in
it.
Batman, but so is she wearing his jacket now? Because that's like the
That
ultimate,
waitress walking on is like the hottest chick in this movie.
right? I mean, look at what she's wearing though. She's
I haven't
asking
seen,
for it.
haven't even seen her face.
That's such like a '80s thing too. Like your girl is wearing your Letterman's jacket.
That was always rough when you're like, I think I want to break up with Stephanie, but I need to get my fucking jacket back first.
Yeah, it's like
And my
ooh,
burnt CD.
I'm really cold. Can I have that jacket back? But it's cold,
And
so
my,
like
and
I
my
need it.
burnt CD. You know how long it took me to fucking download the Slim Shady LP off LimeWire? It was like,
Yeah.
honestly, 4 hours.
It was like 4 hours, and it got interrupted 3 times because my mom needed to make a phone call.
Yeah. To my fucking grandma. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, and she has dementia and didn't even know who she was talking to.
Ugh, my God.
He could totally get sympathy laid here, right?
You think if we showed Cruz a picture right now of what she's going to look like in 30 years, he'd just be like, you know what, I think I'm just going to quit the military and just go somewhere else.
Right, something like that. He's in a vulnerable position right now. He could get away with doing that thing that he's been trying for months.
It's true.
She'd let him because she's like, he really needs this.
She's a great woman. She's like, listen, to be the best, you got to make mistakes and learn from them. He's like, but I like murdered my best friend, like killed like my best friend's dead, and he has a wife and kids.
And I was
Well, that was a
already the
mistake.
best.
You got to learn.
So like, I don't understand. See, he should have like an ice cold Miller High Life in his hand right now, not a water. Right?
Drinking escalates things when you're in a bad mood or you're depressed. But yeah, absolutely, you should be.
That's the point.
It's missed product placement.
Yeah. Or like a really cheap whiskey.
What if he had like a one of those like yardstick margaritas? Like, okay, this doesn't really fit. Like being depressed.
He's got like a hurricane.
It's Tuesday. They're on special.
Yeah.
It's actually cheaper than a beer.
Yeah. It's happy hour and it's half price at happy hour and they're only $2 to start with. So I'll see you in 53 minutes.
God, she's got a place right on the beach. I wonder what
Yeah,
rent
that's
is there
prime real
in
estate.
'86.
Who's this chick?
I don't know. Is he going into the Jerry Maguire house because this chick has like a kid and everything?
It kind of looks like the Jerry Maguire house. We did that movie. That was our first Tom Cruise movie.
Yeah, it was. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Check that out, please. No one has. I don't know what the deal is. It's actually kind of good.
Yeah, it was a good one. I wasn't on it, but it was. Oh, he's at Daddy Maverick's house.
Tom Skerritt. And I think Skerritt flew with his dad.
Oh, were they boys?
Say,
That makes sense. It's like Colt McCoy
Yeah.
and Jordan Shipley's dads roomed together at Abilene Christian.
It's pretty much exactly like that.
Yeah. And they have such chemistry that he could throw a ball from land and hit Jordan Shipley on a fucking jet ski. Like, you can't teach that in a school, okay? Years of practice won't teach that. That's just natural chemistry. It's in their DNA. I fucking hate Texas.
I love how all of his like fighter pilot pictures are in the living room. Like his wife must just like have a huge tolerance.
She's like, so
yeah,
where can
this is
we...
the living room, honey. Don't do any decorating. I'm just gonna put all my shit up in here.
Where can we hang the wedding pictures? The fucking closet? At the bathroom so I can look at it when I'm shitting?
I love that. I love that it's a Top Gun hat. This would be like if you go to Tom Brady's house to get advice, and he comes outside just wearing a Patriots
Yeah,
hat and his jersey. Like, I don't think that
yeah.
happened.
He just has a hat that has a number 12 on it.
So basically, he's telling like, hey, like your father thing wasn't his fault either, but you gotta get back on the horse,
Did
basically.
his dad die? Like Goose died?
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
missed that. Okay, I didn't catch that one.
Like he was a pilot too.
I knew he was a pilot, but I didn't know his dad died piloting. I'm not a
Yeah,
pilotologist, so
and
I
his
didn't know how
mom
that
died
worked.
shortly after.
What does mom die of?
I can't remember.
I feel like that's important to the plot.
Probably is. He was just telling the chick like when he first met her that both of his parents are dead.
Is Legs pregnant at this point?
No,
Are you sure?
I don't think. I don't know. I don't think she might be.
So this dude's just telling him like, look, you need to get the fuck over it and quit being a pussy. I don't know what that fucking noise is. Was that you, Geiger, coming
Sorry to
back
bother
in?
you on a Sunday. It's okay. The Cowboys aren't covering anyway.
I think we lost you for a second, Geiger, but that was fine. This is the motorcycle scene right here, right?
There's so many of them.
I don't know which is the iconic one.
The one where he drives up the beach. Once again, there's so many of them. I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, that narrows it down to 3 different scenes.
So she's getting promoted to a job in Washington. So that's why her house was for rent.
Oh, okay.
Which I mean, he should feel pretty happy about. I mean,
Yeah,
he
that's a win.
didn't wear rubber. She's moving like 12 states away.
Yeah, literally you couldn't be further from each other from San Diego to Washington, D.C. So they graduated, right?
Yeah,
This is them
I guess.
graduating. See, black dude's still hungover.
Can you not? Like, it's by a pool. I don't get that either. Like, can we not find like just a nice little auditorium or
No,
something?
this is at the 3 Seasons. Like, I mean, it's the military. They can't afford the 4 Seasons, so it's the 3 Seasons hotel.
Showing up late to your graduation is fucking awesome too.
Yeah. So Val Kilmer actually won the Top Gun. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he won the
See?
Top Gun.
How is he the
Top
bad
Gun.
guy?
He's really not, because him and Cruz just had a little friendly competition. At the end of the day, they're on the same team, and that's the people that don't like Iraq. So
Yeah, that's true. I had little frosted tips like Val Kilmer did back in the day.
of course we all did.
Yeah, back in like the mid '90s.
But Val Kilmer would just tell you, he's like, no, this isn't frosted. This is just what the sun does to my hair.
Yeah, this is just natural right here.
Like, really? Like, yeah, man. So this is the part I'm trying to see how much time we have left. I don't really remember, because I don't think they go to war at all in this fucking movie.
Yeah, I don't remember any of this movie.
But Scarrett just said, okay,
So they're back in
24
the
hours later,
Indian
the
Ocean
Indian
now.
Ocean. They're back there, and Scarrett said, I'll fly with you.
Oh, so the teacher's flying with him. Is that like
So,
Jason Witten
basically
coming
we
out
got-
of retirement?
Yeah, except Cruz still had all of his hair. Or Scarrett still had all of his hair. But so basically they're gonna go on a rescue mission, and they gotta fly into enemy territory. So there is a little bit of, I guess it's not really war, but you're going
Why are
into
they so
territory. I guess they didn't have air conditioning in '86 or something on this fucking ship. I don't know.
So I heard this. I don't know how true it is, but I read it on the internet. They No movie ever shows Tom Cruise straight on his face and with his mouth open because his teeth are super fucked up, and they can get around it. Like, he never wanted braces, but they can get around it by the film. So they never show his face straight on because like one tooth is super, like, it's like way bigger than the other one and like out front.
Really?
Yeah, I heard that. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that somewhere.
You think with the Invisalign and shit like that, you could clear that up in a couple months.
You would think, but I don't know. Invisalign should sponsor us.
So here's the third act that, honestly, I've watched this movie a ton, but it's usually on TV and I just never make it to the third act.
Yeah, honestly, once Goose dies, is there really a movie left?
Basically, Maverick kind of just has to get a pep talk from Scarrett, and Scarrett's like, I'll fly with you, and then they just fly together, I guess. I don't know.
And that's the end.
The slow walk to the plane. Take your time, Maverick. It's not like our fucking, boys are in enemy territory and need to be rescued.
So you think Val Kilmer's the better golfer?
I mean, with his frosted tips and his tan, it looks like he spends a lot of time on the course, yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't
And
know.
Goose's handicap just went up a few strokes since he's fucking dead.
Well, that's true. That's true. But honestly, with Tom Selleck Jr. here, whatever the fuck his name is, he is retired now. So he joined the country club. He's out on the range a lot.
Tom Skerritt?
Yeah, that guy.
Tom Selleck Jr.
I think we can all agree Tom Cruise is the worst golfer out of all of them, right?
Yeah, probably. He doesn't look like someone that enjoys his golf.
He's the Ronnie Cycli of golfing.
I've never played with Cycli.
You're not missing much. It's kind of like playing with me, but worse. I actually played really well last time we played together.
Jeff Hornacek can't make that claim.
No,
it wasn't a good day for him.
No, he had a rough day. He definitely had a rough day. See, again, these shots right here, just with the planes doing what planes do, we're not going to get this present day. Like, it's just not going to happen anymore. They're going to CGI and green screen the piss out of all of this. So there's an extra plane, but they don't know who that plane is. Is this when you hit the brakes and they fly right by? Is that from this, or did I make that up too?
No, what the fuck is that from?
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Well, 21 Jump Street did it the one time. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, well, they're supposed to go by. He's like, well, they didn't. God, what is that from? There's one plane down.
Yeah.
Iceman's got him.
Iceman, that's his boy.
We've lost Hollywood, or Wingman. And without Top Gun, like, the term wingman was never a thing.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
Which actually is not used for pilot term. It's just basically like a boy at the bar.
Yeah, it's a bar term.
Score at. It's definitely a bar term.
That's funny. So Maverick wasn't in the air yet, and now he's like, all right, I'm going to go save the day, right?
Yeah, Banner, how would you shoot that? Like, how the plane flew... So you'd have to have a camera at the bottom of the plane.
Yeah.
So whenever they shot away from the ship and then it's, like, spinning around, that's a fucking awesome directing shot.
Yeah, there's some... We don't... Especially you and me, we don't talk about cinematography at all, really. But this is some good... This is some good shit right here. Like, if you're some, wannabe hotshot at USC, watch this. Do this, you'll be all right.
Yeah, and once again, action movies just suck now because it's almost like, how big and how stupid can we do it? This was just... These scenes are very well put together.
There's
excellently
no
shot.
There's no blowing anything up in these. And this is, we talk a lot about choreography, like sword fight scenes and fight scenes and stuff like that. This is like that on steroids on steroids. Doing this choreography in the air and getting it all on film, like, that's some dangerous motherfucking shit right there.
You think when they yelled cut in the ship, before they yelled action, they like hosed everybody off because they were like wetter than hell and just sweating the whole time?
Yeah, they've got to be. Again, baller move smoking a cigar in the fucking control room. Like, you have to smoke a cigar, whether you like it or not, just to show everybody you're in charge.
I don't think that's legal. Can you do that in the military now?
I feel like if you're in the military and you're high enough on the food chain, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Fuck you want.
Yeah. So the entire third act is just this, right? Them trying to rescue somebody and them getting their asses
just a
handed to
rescue
them.
mission.
Okay. So
fucking Merlin shitting himself.
So their helmets are all different colors and like painted super special and everything. Is that like regulation? Can they do that? Because I feel like if you're flying, like, let's say it's an overcast day and you're in a gray plane, they can't see you. But then they notice this giant purple fucking Wes Welker head. And they're like, oh, we'll shoot at that.
It's called having personality. I love that he has his dog tags.
Yeah.
Like, Goose would have wanted you to get back up there.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Goose would have just wanted to be alive, but
yeah.
I don't think he would have cared if I flew ever
Goose would
again.
be fine just pounding a couple of beers at the local pub. But, that's not happening.
I can't wait for the scene of Tom Cruise when he calls in the cadets and, like, tells them about how reckless they're being, and then he, like, just looks at his desk and it's a picture of fucking Goose, and he's just like, God damn it. It's like, they don't understand.
What movie is that where you hit the brakes and they fly right by? Or did we already get to that part?
No, we didn't think... They did it at 21 Jump Street to make fun of it, but I can't remember what.
I lost my cellular device. Fuck, did I put
it wasn't Spaceballs, was it? I can't fucking remember.
No, it was like a... I swear to God it was this movie. Where the dick balls is my phone? Oh, it's right here.
There he just overshot. This is also the equivalent of driving with your friend that's like the craziest one of you all when you're going on a road trip.
Yeah.
And he's just like making crazy good time.
You're like, nobody wants you to drive because we're kind of in fear for our life, but also we want to get there quicker.
I like Iceman's helmet the best.
Yeah,
it's just pretty clean. It's just silver with like a blue kind of sticker on it.
I also like. This is gonna call me crazy. I like Merlins too.
God, it's just the name on it is Merlin. Like Cougars was cool at the very first scene.
Yeah, Cougars was pretty cool. Little Michigan or Washington State-esque.
Maybe that's what made Michael Leach wanted to go there.
Maybe. Spiders isn't bad. I can fuck with that.
I'll say the third act, this is kind of...
Fucking
I want to say dragging. Cause
yeah.
It's like... But we have no invest into this at all because it was just basically them in a competition for 80% of this movie. Then they're like, okay, now you're going to fight. Just basically, you're just doing a rescue mission. So it's not like you've seen... It would have been different if this was like a World War II movie and the Nazis killed fucking Goose and then they had to go back into a mission and Maverick's like, I'm going to kill every one of these sauerkraut motherfuckers.
Hit the brakes and they'll fly right by. That is from Top Gun.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what the scene is. Like, we may have already missed it, but I feel like we hadn't.
This would be a fun ride to do. We had me, you, Jeff, and Cycly.
Yeah. Yeah, but if that's
Like, Banner, you got a bogey in your tail. I'm like, copy that.
that's usually just us at the bar, though, right?
You're 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 flying it one-handed with a beer and a cigarette in your finger.
Yeah. While I'm trying to do a shot, figure out how to get this shot in my mouth as well. This is like, there it is, right?
Now, yeah, and the villain's Tom Hardy from Dunkirk. Somehow that
Yeah.
matches up too.
Yeah, that's canon, right?
Because you don't really see the villain.
Check out our Dunkirk commentary. It's actually the first time I ever saw that movie. So when we did the commentary.
That was a brutal commentary to do. 'Cause that movie's no fun at all.
There's like 15 words said in the movie. I think we just argued the difference between sound editing and sound design the entire time.
I just talked about Tom Hardy the whole movie.
Yeah. Look at that ball and yellow
I
sweater.
didn't really go to my second or third read. I just looked at one receiver the whole time.
So I know they do this a lot whenever they make like military movies, they use actual military people. Do you think they did that
Yeah.
on this?
Back then, I fucking doubt it. I bet that a bunch of them are just extras.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, this is a real... Top Gun was a real place where they shot at, so they might have there. I'm not sure if they did on this base, but I guess you'd have to borrow a real ship. So possibly.
That's probably a super expensive, right? Like to rent out a fucking battleship.
I would think so, yeah. That's why the director got fired 3 times for kept going over budget. Dude, that'd be sick on the plane if you just had like Lieutenant Brian Mad Scientist Banner on there. God, that'd be awesome.
That would be sick. Yours would just say the Enforcer. Yeah, that'd be cool. Hey,
yeah.
When we're rich and our pod actually makes it, because all of our listeners are listening to us so awesome because they're so awesome, we're gonna fucking buy fighter pilots and just put the Enforcer, the Mad Scientist.
Just go in, yeah.
Yeah.
Just go in debt.
Yeah.
Be awesome.
Sure.
Could take off the aviators.
See, Val Kilmer's just a nice guy. Like, he's like, look, man, respect.
It's such a, yeah, that's just a great moment there.
Yeah.
Like, you're still dangerous. You can be my wingman anytime. Also, that's a bar term.
Yeah. I still understand why they're so sweaty.
I mean, I can understand why they're sweating in the plane. I mean, that'd be a lot of pressure, but not. I don't understand. I don't understand why they're sweating like in the ship.
Yeah, I don't get it. See, I feel like Goose's wife should have his dog tags, not fucking Maverick. That's a dick move, dude. You should.
And you like throw him out in the sea, and that's like the girliest throw I've ever fucking seen.
I mean, do you even sports bra?
That's kind of like, don't you think his son would want to have the?
Yeah, like that's definitely
like, hey,
not something. That's definitely not something that you just throw in the fucking ocean. Like, like his family should have that.
Meg Ryan calls him is like, yeah, Maverick. My little boy really liked those dog tags. Like, oh shit, I threw him in the Indian Ocean.
She's
like,
like,
why
hey,
would you do that?
Goose Jr.
Out of
here
respect.
wants to be Goose for Halloween. Can I have those dog tags back? Ah, yeah, about that. Can you call Iceman? Let him borrow them. He can explain to you what happened to him. You're breaking up. Sorry. Can't hear you anymore. Bad reception. Don't want roaming charges.
Maybe he'll get some strange before she moves out of town.
Yeah.
I think she shows up here at the end.
I think she does too.
Yeah, she plays a song.
Yeah, she's definitely going to. Because the song plays. Is Tom Cruise that good looking? I don't know, man. Maybe I just don't get it.
Back in the 80s, yeah, man. I mean, he was like ripped. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a big movie star.
All right. I keep trying to look at his teeth because I hear that's what's all fucked up on him. But he isn't really showing them much, right?
No, I mean, he smiled a couple times in this movie. God, this bitch.
Oh, Maverick had a real name?
Pete Mitchell. Yeah, Lieutenant Pete Mitchell.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
She only calls him Maverick before she climaxes, I think.
Yeah, she's like, Pete.
Oh, his teeth look fine there. I think you want his teeth to be bad. His teeth look fine there.
Yeah, I don't know, man. His smile, like, he doesn't open his mouth all the way on the left. God, he does have his teeth are... No, that one tooth is super big right there. His left tooth, man. Look at his left big tooth compared to his right big tooth.
And they all live happily ever after.
Except for Goose, because he's dead.
Yeah, Goose died, though. He's dead. He didn't live.
Yeah.
I mean, his wife moved on. This was so 80s, too, where it's actually, like, going to showing the cast.
Yeah, that's a super 80s thing.
I love all their nicknames, too. Wolfman, Maverick. Yeah. All right, guys, that was the original Top Gun. Banner and Elastic Thoughts. As you said, it does hold up today.
Is there a remake?
This was good. The third act dragged a little bit, but
yeah, but it really wasn't a long third act. Like, it did drag, which isn't good, but it wasn't a long third act. Yeah, this movie definitely holds up, man. That was fun. That was a good. It's a good movie, man. I enjoyed it. I hadn't seen it in probably 18 years. But I'm not going to say it's going to go in the rotation by any means. But yeah, I'll watch till the next commercial when it's on FX. No, you're right. This is a TNT movie.
It is. I'll have to say there's no antagonist until the very end, which is interesting. It's just a story. It's not like good versus evil or there's a villain, really. Which is interesting, which is, I think, kind of cool, actually. It's kind of like a Tarantino-esque where it's, we don't really necessarily need, like, a big bad villain or something like that, or it's just a story that's being told. But I dig it, man. I hope they don't completely ruin it with the next one. I think they entitled it Maverick, but we'll see. Fuck, it might have already came out by the time we drop this. We have no clue when we're dropping this, but
I don't even know.
Check out all of our commentary. Just check out all of our commentary. We're on iTunes and YouTube. Subscribe to both so you don't miss any of our content. Tweet at us at Twitter, Bro4 Squad, at Bro4 Squad. We're on Facebook.
We don't check our Facebook,
website,
though.
bro4squad.com, and we're on Letterboxd. Think we'll still be on Letterboxd by the time this drops?
You and me? Not a chance in hell.
One can only hope.
Horns? Probably. The thing about Horns is he's not a quitter. Right. He's not going to quit.
Till then, this is Bro4 Squad signing off saying you can be our wingman anytime.
Anytime. Great balls of fire.